Reading and all that ain't my strongest suit. Yeah, but man can read, innit? Yeah. But if I can figure it out, I pick up a small brother.
It's mad because like
You're telling me the whole of Twitter is dialectic, fam.
Dyslexic, you mean?
No, dialectic, bro.
Dialectic.
We specialize.
2024, dialectic.
2024.
Dialectic. What's good, people? Welcome back to the garage for another episode. Just want to wish you lot a happy new year. And yeah, we've had a little sort of break, trying to get you guys ready for the whole new year. And we've got more content, we've got more videos, we've got more tours. We're ready to give you guys some great content where we've got so much working in the pipeline. And yeah, we can't wait for you guys to see it. And with that being said, I'd like to introduce Abs. Man like Abs, come on. What's good? What's good? All good, bro. How you
It's been a minute, my guy.
It's been a minute, but obviously, no matter what happens, we're still working behind the scenes, innit? So yeah, man, we're all good, man.
And you know this. We're still working behind the scenes. What you say? How you enjoyed your New Year's and Christmas, yeah?
Yeah, it was good, man. Just a little break. Obviously, like chilling out with friends and family, and yeah, man, just recharging the batteries for the new year, so we can go again, man.
Hopefully. So, what are you saying? What football be keeping you?
Man, I think the less football I watch, the less headache I have, man. I can't lie to you, bro. Like,
less agitated you are, innit?
Bro, like, honestly, man, like, yeah, man. I think United haven't been out of the news for less than 2 weeks this whole season, bro. It's mad. I'm getting a headache. I'm actually getting a headache, bro. Like, I'm actually done. Like, I'm actually done. Like, in terms of like, don't know, man. I'm slightly wondering.
How do they actually? Yeah, I think it is. I think it's only less than 2 weeks they've actually stayed out the media. But that every day, every day without fail, all my days.
Mad, yeah, man.
But yeah, it's transfer season, so I don't know what you're hoping for. But as far as I know, it's going to be loans, and more loans because there's no money, and Sir Jim's announcement hasn't been announced. Actually, let me rephrase that because his announcement has come, even though it's a whole load of doo-doos. You know, in Wall Street, where he goes, it's for gays, for guys. Yeah. It's that, bro. It's that because you got a media offer presented to everyone, didn't it? Nothing's actually gone through, so he's just there. To get what I'm saying, so everything that Man United now do, Sir Jim this and Sir Jim that, Sir Jim and Enos have said that it's a good idea to let Jadon Sancho go back to Borussia Dortmund and bro.
But I wanted to ask you though, yeah, like, is there a team in the Premier League that can buy and sell players with this whole FFP? It seems like everybody's been affected by FFP.
Nah, you got team City ain't got no issues with FFP. Arsenal don't have any issues with FFP because of their buying and selling. Who else? Chelsea are kind of clear, they ain't got issues like that. Who else is there? Well, United definitely do because everything they're spending is not matching what they're selling. Who else is there? Tottenham's FFP is fine. Yeah, it's just the Premier League trying to make a stance in it, trying to show all these teams in it. So they started to pick on the little boys. Yeah. But United do have kind of a bit of an FFP issue, but they use FFP as a cover up. I just want to add that. Just want to let you know that. So United don't have money to spend, so they will use the excuse of FFP as a good excuse for them not to spend money. Because FFP is technically of what you buy and sell and how much your revenue is. It all has to match up and make sense, innit? Yeah. So you can't be spending stupidly, but you're not really selling, but neither is your income matching what you're spending, innit?
Yeah.
So it needs to make sense in some kind of way, innit?
Yeah.
Where United, it does make some kind of sense, but the issue is with United, there is no money for United to really spend. Afterward, they did lose out on 25 million for not going past the group stages of the Champions League. Let me get that.
Oh, okay. So they
That's money out on.
they could have probably bought a better winger for 25M than 80M, I'm guessing. But you know what, bro? You know what's mad? Yeah, look here, like I don't know what. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I saw some news today, man, that really just got me annoyed. So I didn't want to. Yeah, just the whole Martial, man, about they want to extend.
They might extend his contract.
Yeah.
This is how you know, nothing's changed in the club, innit?
Oh, it's true.
It's in a way, yeah, it is true. I mean, there's no denial. There is some truth into it. It's a more of a keep his value up so you can still maybe get something for him in the summer or January or next January. Then lose him on a free.
I'd rather
We have to wait to see how that goes, innit?
Bro, I'd rather us get minus money for him than just lose him on a. Bro, just get rid, man. I mean, the problem is, right, is that me personally, I would love it if players could go out right now. But the problem is, right, is that we just about have a fit enough squad. And the thing is, we don't have backup good players. Like, also, I look at some of some of the players that we've sold during the beginning of this window, this season.
You didn't sold anyone.
Mengi.
Loan.
Is he alone from Luton?
Oh, Mengi. Oh, sorry, I thought you were talking about Hannibal. Sorry, I bugged up.
Like I just thought about it the other day. Like we had a centre back issue. Centre back, like injuries and stuff. He could have done a magnificent job. He's actually, bro. If you look at his stats, it's just an example of how crap United have been. If you look at his stats, bro, I think he's in the top 1% of how good of a defender he is in Europe. Oh. Yeah, bro. So, bro, like he has been really good for Luton, bro.
Okay, I ain't got my laptop in front of me.
Yeah.
I'll definitely check that.
You know, when it comes to stats, though, I don't waffle. Yeah, so you know what I mean. Yeah, I saw it somewhere where he's done really well, man. He's done really well. Like.
No, he's done well. You can see it. If you just watch in general, you can see it.
Yeah.
But United have always ended up selling. United have always ended up selling what they believe will have the most value. They can never ship off someone so easily. Like, you get what I'm saying? Look how long it's taken Eric Bailly to get out of the club, and all these other players. Like, the thing is with United, if they want to sell for a specific reason to get someone in, they'll do it within speed. Like Dan James and Cristiano Ronaldo are your biggest example, innit? Yeah. Like everyone who is close to that deal or was watching that deal said the fact that United pulled off a deal in this magnitude in 24 hours is something remarkable. So they've shown that they can make good deals, quick deals, very fast if they want to, but they choose not to. Do you know why? Because at the end of the day, the more they drag it out, the more it stays in the media's limelight, the more people talk about it, the more money they can generate from it. They'll milk a cow as much as they can milk it. This isn't just transfers. This is the club sale. Everything that they can milk to try and get as many clicks and as many views in. United will do it.
And if there's anybody to blame, it's them absolute, I don't know what to call them, but them people that are running the whole transfer and deals. And do you know what, right? Like, I look at the Sancho situation, like, how much of a laughing stock are we to give back a player where we paid over 70 million?
I posted this year. Man United begged for a player for over 2 summers. Yeah. Spent 70 odd million on him. Yeah. Gave him, allegedly in the media, it says 250 bags. But let's be real, we know it's more than 250 bags. Sancho's on like 300 bags. Yeah. Gave him around that weekly, yeah. Sent him off to training camp. Yeah. Then excluded him, made him train with the not even, like, I think he was like the under 15s he was training with at one point. Yeah. Then send him back to the team that he came from on a cheap loan deal where you're paying 70% of the wages.
Yeah, yeah.
You
I
know how dirtily stupid Man United's business is.
yeah, yeah. That's honestly like, yeah, man. I
And there
mean,
has to be a money laundering scheme in it. There has to be a money laundering scheme within it. Has to be.
or a very low IQ level, or a very low IQ level, bro. I don't get it, bro. I'm like, I don't know, man. Like,
Like
bro,
when you say there's a whole load of waffle. Who else is there? Chupomoting. Can't like he's on United's list, but it's not gonna happen. I'm hearing Timo Werner right now.
yeah, bro. I've heard that. Like, even yeah, like I've heard that a lot. And the thing is, like, I know 100% sure that if anything's gonna happen, it's a loan.
Yeah, Timo Werner loan. That's
Yeah.
what we're looking at right now as your front option. Timo Werner loan. Timo Werner. A man who I said, yeah, when this show very started, yeah, that was in fact before this show even started, Daniel is a witness to what I said. I said him and Havertz are not gonna bang the Premier League, they're definitely not gonna bang for Chelsea. Roll on what? I think 4 years now? Yes, 4 years, 4 years.
Verman was the hottest of the hottest.
Yeah, it's 4 years. It's 4 years. It's 4 to 5 years from when that transfer happened. Because that transfer happened around 2019, 2020. Yeah, I remember it was the COVID summer. Yeah, when COVID first hit us. Yeah. So fast forward then, yeah, this schmuck who can't shoot to save his life is about to be a Man United player. Or he's coming close to be a Man United player, sorry. Crazy, isn't it?
I mean, some deep.
But Jim is here, innit? Jim is here, bro. Jim is here to save the day.
I don't think I've spoken to you about it. I don't think I've told you this yet. But every time
he goes to little group meetings.
Bro, I don't think I've told you this. I want to wake up every day and think to myself that this is not true. Bro, I wake up every day thinking this is not true, but I don't want to believe it. I don't want to believe it, bro. I don't want to believe it. Because, yeah, I just feel like it's going to get worse. I feel like it's going to get worse.
Merky, let me tell you something, innit? Until the fat lady sings, believe what you want, innit? And I can tell you for a fact, that ain't sang.
So I don't get it. So how come I've just hired you right now to be my manager, but you haven't signed a contract to run my company apps, but you're coming in and you're doing meetings and you're showing face, and legitly,
I read somewhere. Sorry to interrupt you. I read somewhere what they're technically doing is actually illegal, and a very harsh lawsuit could come towards them because they technically have not acquired a 25% stake. So technically, you are not an employee of the club. So technically, you cannot be going in there to do any business at any point.
I mean,
Deep it.
yeah, I don't get it. That's the thing. I don't get it.
He's going to acquire, not has acquired. So therefore, he has not got 25% through the door yet.
And also, I slightly blame the donuts in the club who, I don't know if I'm blaming Eric Ten Hag, but I'm blaming whoever is telling Eric Ten Hag when he's talking about, I want to work with them, it looks promising, I spoke with them, like really and truly.
There's a media manager, there's a media manager and a media person that works with every manager
before the press conference,
and he briefs them on what they're going to ask him, and basically on how he should answer it, innit? 100% the guy, whoever it is, that's telling Eric Ten Hag, oh, they're going to ask you, have you met with Enos? So we advise you to say, yes, you have met with Enos, this, that, and this, that. Listen, at the end of the day, you can't take whatever the manager is saying to be 100% true. Because, especially during the Oli era, you all realise managers lie more than anyone.
Yeah, they've got to say some stuff sometimes.
To get the media off their back, to get whatever agenda is being driven, innit?
Yeah, or say the right thing.
So Eric Ten Hag isn't going to really turn around and say, no, I haven't had a meeting with Enos, so now I don't know anything.
Yeah, but he could have turned around and said, yes, I understand that there's talks about Ineos taking over. This is yes, they are in fact.
Don't forget, yeah. Before the announcement came, Eric Ten Hag said, "I have no idea what's going on, and I haven't been told anything."
Yeah,
but after this announcement comes out, oh yeah, we've been with talks with Enos throughout the whole period, and we're all on the same wavelength, and this, that. Apparently, Sir Jim backs him, and all of this palaver, fugazi, fugazi nonsense, innit? You get what I'm saying?
Have you ever done an assignment where you started off at the top, you've read all of it, you've read it all, and you've turned around and done the delete button and said, "No, this is just garbage. I'm starting all over again. This is what needs to happen. This is there needs to be a delete button. There needs to be a delete
button right now, because as long as you've got the same schmucks in the building, there is going to be no delete button. So really and truly, there's no point.
I've tried to stay away from he said, sources, all of that stuff, and I'm just trying to. I don't know, man. I'm just.
Mark, you need to remember, yeah. Whenever they release something, they never. 9% of the time, there is no secondary source. There is no someone that's actually solidified. I can tell you, yes, this, and this is all we've heard, and by our side. Like even till now, bro, everything that they're saying, they're leaving the back door open. It's just people read and jump and believe anything. You don't properly read in between them. And listen, brother, I'm dialectic, fam. My reading ain't the strongest, in it. But if I figured it out, yeah, then I don't know what I want for the rest of these people, innit? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not big my thing, bro. We know it. Reading and all that ain't my strongest suit, yeah. But man can read, innit? Yeah. But if I can figure it out, yeah. Yeah, I pick up a smooth brother.
It's mad because
they're telling me the whole of Twitter is dialectic, fam.
Dyslexic, you mean?
No, dialectic, bro.
Dialectic. 2024, dialectic.
2024. Dialectic. That's our title. We dialectic. Don't worry. No, but it's just the whole later for guys. But listen, I can't lie again. It's the one club I'm genuinely bored about talking about.
Yeah.
Genuinely bored about talking about. Yeah. Let's talk about Arsenal. 2 back-to-back losses. Strikers looking shaky. And K, I don't even know how K is still in the building. All these men that was because he scored his little hat trick against Sheffield United. All these men screaming, "You don't know balling, Eddie K." This, shut up, man.
Can I ask you a question? Yeah.
You man started Christmas first. Now you're fourth.
Can I ask you a question? Yeah. Don't be biased. Yeah. I know you're not, but yeah. 4 years Arteta. Yeah. 4 years. Yeah.
They play great football, by the way. They play great football. Let's not deny that.
Yeah. He's done such him and Edu. I don't know. They've done a crazy job of trying to. Basically, I would love to be in their position in terms of changing the negative. You can see Arsenal have become a. Do you know what I mean? Something positive, isn't it?
Yeah. Football club.
Yeah. He's got 18 months left on his contract. If he doesn't win the league this season, what are you saying?
Now, if Arsenal want to move like a serious
him.
I mean a big football club.
I'm talking about
it's lots of means and hypothetical at the end of the day. Yeah. I think it doesn't have to be a league. I think if you win something again, I think it'll take the heat off him, innit?
We'll give him another year or two, maybe a year.
He's doing another contract, which is 18 months.
Yeah, sorry, we'll give him another contract, I think.
No, I don't think he'll give him another contract. I can see right now, if he doesn't deliver anything properly and just gives them another top 4 spot and no cup run, I can see them not openly talking with him for another contract.
Oh, sorry. What I mean, Abs, I meant to clarify. When I mean another contract, I don't mean for him to give him another 3 years and he stays for 3 years, but I'm saying for them to say to him, all right, we're going to sit down with you, we're going to give him a contract. They could sack him after if he's got a 3-year contract, they could sack him after 1 year. But I'm saying, like, I think that's what gives him. If he does win something, I think they give him another contract. Whether he stays, okay. But I'm just saying, like, they give him a sort of, okay, you earned it. Well, not you earned it, but okay, you saved yourself by the skin of the teeth, and here you go. Here's another 3 years. Okay, he might not see out the 3 years, but because there's a lot of Arteta. Sorry, last thing. There's a lot of Arteta out fans that are coming back. There's a lot of Arteta fans.
Yeah, no, 100%. I hear it. There's a lot saying that. There's a lot that have said thank you for bringing Arsenal back to where they are, to then basically they can move forward from him. Look, I said this before his reign started. I said to Arsenal, keep hold of him. He's a great manager. But I also did say 3 years ago, I think if I'm not mistaken, or 2 years ago, I did say Arteta is that manager that will help rebuild it, but won't help you reach it. You get what I'm saying? I'm not going to be a hypocrite and go back on my words, innit? So, I think I said at the end of last season, he might have hit his roof, innit? You have to wait till the end of the season to see if I was actually right or wrong. Because if he just ends up as another top 4 position and they exit, I don't know, Champions League quarterfinals, and say the FA Cup they exit on Sunday against Liverpool, then I can't lie, I was right with what I said at the end of last season. He's hit his rooftop, his ceiling, and it is time for you to move him on and bring in someone who can now take this team from just we get top 4 to we are now actually properly competing for this. Until, don't get me wrong, the title race last season was amazing, but they fumbled on where they needed to be consistent.
I said this in the group chat. They needed them killer players, and I referred to
it's not even killer players. It's more of a killer mentality.
Okay,
he won the league with 21-year-olds, bro. He won the league with an average age of 22. Right after he's won the treble. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah, but you need to kill. You need to now make these boys into killers. You made them into fighters. It's not to actually make them into killers. Like we said, we'll judge them in their performances in May. I think they picked up what was it, 1 win or 1 point in May.
Or do you mean what, in December?
In April last season. We said we'll judge them around April, because that's when the league. That's when you know who's going to win the league. Yeah, and during the whole of April, I think they drew up. I think they drew 2 games, lost 1, and won 1. That's not winning performances. Okay, yeah, there was fight in some of them games. I remember they went 3-0 down or 3-1 down to Southampton, and they came back and to draw a 3-3.
Reece Nelson.
Yeah, that was the Bournemouth game. I think it was. I was there for that one.
Oh,
that last minute winner. I'm talking about the joy that they had. Right.
3-3
against Southampton. Yes, 3-3. They went 3-1 down, if I'm not mistaken.
Are they bringing anybody in?
Ivan Toney, as far as I'm hearing. I'm not listening to this whole palaver thing. Everybody that's saying in the media, Brentford have said no and whatnot. I know for a fact, if Arsenal go in for the money and everything, is that Mundo? It is Mundo. But I know for a fact, if Arsenal go for the money at what's it called again, at Brentford, I know for a fact they can get Toney easily, because Toney wants that move.
Bro, I think Toney, I think he can. Is he a better?
I think he turns them into killers.
Do you think he does a better job than Jesus?
100%. But the thing is, Jesus isn't your number nine, innit? He isn't like
Basically,
I said he was a
bro.
prolific goal scorer last season. I look like an idiot. But
Basically,
he's not a prolific goal scorer. Jesus is the closest thing that you will see to a Bobby Firmino.
that's exactly what. That's mad. I was just gonna say that. I was gonna say, yeah. I was gonna say, yeah. Basically, that's what I was gonna say. But I'm not gonna lie. Look at Liverpool. They done it with that player. Look, I said this in the group chat. I said
Liverpool had two wingers that were killers.
Yeah, sorry, yeah. I said this in the group chat we were talking about the other day, yeah? You remember, yeah, when I mentioned it. I said, although like Bobby Firmino wasn't at that Mane and Salah level where like they were like lethal, they were sick, they were banging goals, they were like but he was still a killer in his way. Do you get what I mean?
100%.
Like he wasn't
He's saying a killer. He's saying a killer, bro.
But he should listen. He comes from a team that were killers, bro. You see Zinchenko and Jesus,
in that team, he never. When it came to crunch time, he never played up front.
Yeah.
Like in my opinion, if you get Tony, you could play Jesus out on the left, drop Martinelli because he's been stinky. Let's be real. Like people watch Martinelli's performances.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong. I think Martinelli's a cold footballer, very cold. But if you look at Martinelli, what he was last season or midway through last season to what he is this season, they're completely two different footballers. And this isn't me trying to be thing. This is actually me being non-biased. Like
I'm not even trying to be like. I'm not trying to be like.
But he's not having the best of times right now. That even goes for Bakayo. They're both being stinky, innit? But the issue is, I said this in the summer to Herman, in fact. I said it to him on one of our late night conversations that we have about football. I said to him, if I believe that they need to get in a backup right back for when Saka does have these flat moments.
Yeah, and I go back to the situation of Anthony, where, for example, if I'm playing ahead of you, Abs, and I'm looking over my shoulder and I'm thinking Abs is ready to come on the pitch. Yeah, you need that.
It brings a different edge in you. You need that extra win that you didn't know you had.
Yeah, and you need it as a player where you're like, okay, if I don't perform, Abs is going to come off the bench and he's going to do a job. You get what I mean?
And Arsenal right now, they don't have anyone right now that can actually take Saka or even rest Saka for in a big game or in a league game. So he has to play him week in, week out, and he has to play through these terrible slumps, which is not fair on the kid. I don't know why. I really don't know why Arteta has not dropped Martinelli, because they've got Trossard, who's a very good backup on the left hand side.
I do believe when it clicks for them, it could click, but whether it might be too late, when I mean it clicks for them, okay, come end of the season, because they did that at the end of the season, right, Abs? Last year, when they finally when it was too late. So let's see what happens, man. And apart from Tony, nobody else coming in or out?
No, nothing else as far as I'm hearing right now for Arsenal. As far as the only thing I am hearing is a strike on Tony. Oh, and they've left they basically left the door open for Crystal Palace to give another approach for Eddie Nketiah.
Yes, and I think that might be a better move for Eddie Nketiah, bro. I think that might be.
Which I believe is going to help them fund the Tony move if they get him out of the door quick.
Yeah.
We'll have to see.
Yeah, man. He's not better than Jermaine Defoe. He's not better than Jermaine Defoe, man. I'm sorry. He's not better. Eddie Nketiah. He's not better than Jermaine Defoe. Jermaine Defoe.
Listen, I don't really international football, but if Jermaine Defoe is starting and scoring in World Cup, Eddie Nketiah can't compare. Respectfully, game, and I like Eddie's game. He's a bit silky, but
you see that box? You see the way he hit the ball? Nobody like him.
Exactly, bro.
Yeah.
Exactly. But with that being said,
before you go, I just wanted to ask you any other ins and outs, something that we could, any other team, like anything that you think.
Mbappe saga is gonna start getting interesting in the next few weeks. So
he needs to go Real Madrid. Period. End of.
The Liverpool links are very real.
Mad.
Are very real. What that? Anything big to keep an eye on? I don't know, bro.
Chelsea, Tottenham can, bro.
Chelsea are in the Talibo race. They are in the Tony race, but not fully yet. They're mostly in the Talibo race. I think they're trying to get in
Tony, who, sorry?
Talibo.
No, you said Tony.
Yeah, they're looking at Tony as well.
Well, Brentford Tony.
Chelsea. Yeah. But he prefers I know he prefers the Arsenal.
The Emirates. Yeah. He prefers Emirates.
Who else is there to read? Not much.
Nothing. Yeah.
January is a bit dead, isn't it? And plus, it's still the first few days of January, isn't it?
Yeah. When does it end? End of January.
End of the month. There is a young Colombian player that I can't lie. I think Brian already talks to them right now. Is it Brian or what?
City bought somebody already, bro.
Who?
City. They bought somebody already.
Yeah.
They did. I don't know if you remember, bro. But yeah, when Alvarez, just to wrap it up, when Alvarez was at who did he come from? River Plate. And I said to you, lot, this Alvarez guy that's coming to City.
He's gone. No, I already knew about him, bro. Ralph Ragnick was screaming his name for Me United to buy him in January, and they could have, but they refused to go in.
Watch this South American Donny come out of nowhere and dominate at City as well. Mad.
Have to wait and see, man.
Have
to wait and see, bro. So if buts or maybes, but with that being said, we're gonna wrap up the show. Thank you guys for tuning in today.
Make sure you yes, and make sure you lot like, comment, and subscribe. There's more videos to come. There's more content for you guys to see. So yeah, man, show us what you want to see and keep sharing and liking. And yeah, 2024, we're coming. We're coming for you guys. We're coming.
100%. With that being said, deuces, guys. I hope you guys
enjoy. Love.